All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? I've had a lot of coffee today. My stomach kind of hurts, and I'm very jittery. But got a lot of boxes behind me. Got a lot of brand new stuff coming in. Of course, if you haven't been keeping up with the social media, please go do that. I already did a live stream literally not 10 minutes ago, and we've already sold, I don't even know, like 8 units of what I'm going to be talking about in this video here. So come on in a little closer here. Let's take a look. Take a look. We got a good amount of baits from DRT. So Tinyklash restock, K9 restock. If that's all you want to watch in this video, click off of it. I got a link down below. Go check them out. Brand new colors. But we're going to be going over some of these colors right now. So first off, one of the most popular colors we got, DRT Queen. This is the Tinyklash low float. So all these are going to be low float. I know we had some high floats in here in Eddy and Andy. Got them in the Klash 9s. But starting with TKs, Queen. One of the best colors out there for just about all types of water. It's going to be very bright white and chartreuse. DRT Bass. Now this one here, probably one of the best bass looking patterns out there on the market. Check this bad boy out right there. Of course, you got the lateral line. It's going to be matted out, which I think is really cool. If they added a little sparkle in there, I wouldn't be complaining at all. But overall, DRT Bass. There you go. And this is going to be a little bit faster episode. I want to get it out there for those of y'all who want to get on this drop because it happens quick. Again, follow the social media. Tag us in your posts. If you do get an order in, we'd love to see it. We're reposting all the time, so make sure to tag us. We greatly appreciate it. This guy right here, probably my favorite one that came in. This is Nagoya Rainbow Replica. Now, right here, it's going to be a very similar trout pattern. It almost looks like a... what do I call it? A kokanee almost, where it's got a blue top, it's got silver, it's got the trout dots on it, it's got a pink line running through. Almost kind of like kokanee in my opinion, but it's called Nagoya Trout Replica. This one here, it has almost like a pink violet tail. Overall, it's going to imitate a shad, it can imitate a trout, it can really imitate just about anything. That's why utility-wise, probably my favorite one. Second favorite in this batch is going to be Full Moon Bite. Now this one is very interesting. It is a very gold iridescent, almost golden shiner color. It is going to have a very clear translucent body as well as a pearl underbelly, and it's going to have a purple slash kind of like brown top with a matching tail to that. So check that out right there. Super badass. Like I said, it is a little translucent, lets a little light through, but overall it's going to be very shiny, lots of gold flake in it. If you're someone that likes to be blinged out, you know, got that gold chain, it's going to match up perfectly to that. So don't you worry, bringing in the goods for y'all. Always a pain to get these back in the box, but there we go, figured it out. It's really hard being so hyped up on coffee and just overall hype for these baits. Next one. If you want to see a really sick color, stay tuned for about 5 seconds. This one here is called New Moon Bite. You can't even see it in there. And if you go to the website, you're going to notice all the other ones have a black background. This one has a white background because it is basically a black slash very violet bait. And, you know, if you're fishing Tinyklashes, you know they have a lot of good drawing power in them, which is super awesome. If you like night fishing, this one is going to be one that you'll definitely want to pick up. It is a very unique color. You're going to notice it's very translucent on the sides. The bottom is going to be black, shiny, glossy black, and the top is going to be almost like a silvery black. Overall, it's translucent right in the middle. It's going to have some purple running along the top back line. And it's going to have almost this like a grayish tail there. Overall, one of the cooler colors that I've ever seen. Again, if you're night fishing, this is going to be perfect. If you've got really clear water where fish don't see a lot of black lures, I highly recommend you to try it out as well. Black really is just a silhouette bait, right? So let's say your water is really clear and it's bluebird skies. This will be a perfect time to bring this out. It's something that the fish don't normally see, and it can really excel, especially in clear water, and I highly recommend you to try that one out. Now, the last one we got is going to be Magic Trout. It's going to sound just like it says. It's going to be very trout, rainbow trouty. It's going to have a pink violet line running clear through the side of the bait. It is not translucent at all. A little bit of light will get through, but not much. This one here also has the typical rainbow trout green running along the back, and it's going to have a pearl underbelly. It is also very shiny. If you know anything about trout, their scales are very reflective, and they put that same pattern into this bait, not just with the normal vertical lines running down the side plate, but also some really, I guess, scale patterns. They're almost like circles, kind of like a wire brush, mini wire brush to the side of this bait. So it's really, really cool as well. I'm going to go ahead and take it out here so y'all can get a little bit closer look and maybe see some of the scale patterns there. I'm going to, yeah, I think you can see it about right there. Yeah, you can see it. So it almost looks wire brushed to get that really cool scale pattern in. And if you catch trout, or you know what trout look like up close, that is very similar to what they actually look like. And, even if your reservoir doesn't have trout in it, this is honestly just a really good overall bait fish color. You got some green, you got some violet, can imitate bluegill, shad, just about anything you need. So definitely check these out. In terms of restocks on canines, let's see here. Canines, we got a bunch of cool stuff as well. A couple new colors. Of course, we got the ones we just talked about, full moon bite in canine, got new moon bite in canine, Nagoya Trout and magic trout. We also got the really, really hard to get ones. These are probably my two favorite colors overall in the canine. First off is Eddy. This guy right here is very milky. It's got a very bright purple top. It's got a little blue chartreuse underbelly on it right there. This one of my favorites overall for just about all types of water, just because it is very reflective. It does have that silver gill plate at the top, which those fish will really try to target, especially if you're fishing in higher light conditions. If you're fishing around bluff walls, if you're fishing around timber especially, they're going to key in on that very bright reflective surface on that guy right there. So that's Eddy. And we can't forget the other one right here. This is one of the ones, if you are a collector of Klash line or DRT products, this is another one that you really have to have. This one right here is Andy. Now this guy is going to be very similar to Eddy. A lot of the tones are going to be a lot more matted out. So Eddy is very reflective. Andy is not very reflective. It's still going to use kind of that milky white, little bit of green on it, less violet. Looks a little more natural. If you're familiar with Spectre, it is very similar to that. It just lightens it up quite a bit, makes it a little more matte, and that is what Andy looks like. Again, super, super dope color. I do want to let y'all know also, we got a good load of Gomex's handles, 110 flat knobs. I was going to do a video on that before this one, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, since if you are usually upgrading handles, you're probably throwing a lot of swim baits. Gomex's handles are available. We've got the 7x4 and 8x5, which will fit your Shimano and Daiwa, as well as the baits reels. If you haven't tried those, you got to give them a try. The Goat Swim is super, super good reel. Very, very smooth, easy casting. If you're going to be throwing the bigger bait like a K9, I highly recommend that. If you're fishing something like a TK, the OG round reel is badass as well. Got some of these right here are the new colors. Again, if you want to take a look what they look like in the K9 versions, check that out. Super, super dope. I can't wait to get these out. This one actually, this new moon bite actually in the K9 is a little bit different than the TK. It has a lot of gold in the side. Very different from the TK actually, so I'm glad I actually picked this one up. So, guys, I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. We're surging right now towards 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and thank you to everyone that is tuning in, commenting on the videos. It really helps us in the algorithm get pushed out there. And if you like the products that you see here at Lake Pro Tackle, just know we're trying our best to get stuff like this in for you all the time. Of course, we should have a load of G-Crack, and gotta let you know about this little secret here. Brand new to the store, brand new vendor to the store, coming in very, very soon. It's waiting in customs. The Grow Design Works Flag 170 and G Flag 150s are almost here. Listings are almost made and completed, so we're going to be letting you know exactly when we're going to do the release date on that. It's going to be a really huge event. Make sure to hop on the website, follow us on social media so you know when those go live, because these flags are very hard to get. I know a lot of retailers that we know that are kind of more in the marketing space on social media and stuff are getting them, but they are still going to go extremely quick. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for stopping by on this video here. If you're looking for some TKs or K9s, head over to lakeprotackle.com. Click the links below. We'll see you next time at Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.